What's up, everybody? It's Grim, and back again with another shoot interview, this time with an OG.
That's right, Kleetus fucking Bailey in the house, baby. Oh, wait.
Kleetus Bailey's
Am I allowed to say that?
No, but we don't care.
All right.
I give up. It's ScrewTube, damn it. We want to have some fun. We want to shoot. We want to talk real. So I want to get right into it. I want to start it off hot because everybody wants to know where the hell you been, what the hell's going on. You're feuding with Pete behind the scenes. You're feuding with Tommy behind the scenes. You had this own promotion going, and then you were gone, and then you're back. And
Whoa. I thought we covered this about the whole promotion EWA thing. Yeah, we talked once before.
On a film? I don't think so.
It was a phone call.
But between me and you, not with the audience. All right, so I'm going to lay it out to you real quick. So Kleetus and my old promoter that I used to know, his name was Ron. They went and they started their promotion, that EWA.
Empire Wrestling Alliance.
Empire Wrestling Alliance, which is actually the empire that I used to start it with, that I wrestled with.
Yep.
You started your own little show.
Yep.
And invited all the GTS guys. But the thing was, the only reason I took issue with it was because... this bastard. Because SWF was the same night. We were having SWF versus GTS, and they needed those guys. I said, "You bitch! What the fuck? Why are you taking my guys?"
I didn't know.
I let him off the hook because he said, "I didn't know."
And I really didn't know.
As a longtime friend of mine, I believe you, and I say
should,
it's all good
because I would never have done that.
Right.
I might screw you on GTS. Like I might kick you in the nuts. I might throw you through something.
Cash in on me.
Cash in on you.
Whatever. Yes. But that's wrestling. That's okay.
Wrestling. But in real life, I wouldn't do that to you.
Right.
I really would not.
And that's why I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and that's why we're cool.
Thank you, because I deserve the benefit of the doubt on that one.
But that bastard Pete plays both sides of the fence.
All right.
Because he talks shit on us to you.
Yes.
And then he talks shit on you and your friends to us. And the fucker rides both sides. You know why? Because he's a sick bitch and he loves the drama. He's a sick bitch and he likes the action. Am I right or wrong?
No, you know what?
We should call him the drama queen, Pete Corvus. That should be his new gimmick.
Do you think he'll do it? You think we could do it?
The fuck? I mean, what's he got to do? Wear a tutu? He already is it.
He is.
We call him STP. Stir the pot.
I like it. I love it. That could be his new finisher, man. He just puts a thumb in the butt and stirs the pot, you know?
The STP. Yeah. Pete Corvus.
No, but he did. He played both sides. He got you riled up.
Yep, and he got you riled up.
He definitely got me riled up, but I wasn't riled up at you. I wasn't riled up at SWF. That's not the way I roll.
Right.
That it is so far from how I am on the business side of things. My thing, business-wise, I want things just to go clear, calm, and smooth. You want to make money, I want to make money. That's it. Let's keep it cool. But here,
you got Corvus trying to fuck us both over.
Then you got him going, "Hey, Ron, they're talking about you in SWF chat," and then he's telling you, "Oh, they're saying stuff about you, Grim."
Yeah. Oh, he's like, "I don't know about this, man. I think they're going to start a YouTube show, and he's taking all your guys, and they're basically just trying to make GTS without Grim. And the best part, Grim, they said, don't tell Grim." And I'm like, "You motherfucker!" You should have seen me throwing stuff around.
I think wasn't there a hole in the wall somewhere?
Yeah. I was like, that dirt coat piece of shit, motherfucker.
I said, don't tell Grim. Let's see, you had a lot of stuff going on at the time. You obviously have stuff going on. So it's like you have a bunch of bitches in GTS, and this is no offense to the roster, but some of them are more drama queens than even Pete Corvus is. And
Nightmare. We're going to shoot on him in a minute.
But I mean, I'm going to be honest here. I do like Pete. I think Pete has a potential and talent, and I told him this on Saturday at UWC.
How many times?
I've said it to him countless numbers of times, but the one thing I said to him is, make up your mind.
Right. Shit or get off the pot.
You got the skills, just go for it.
Right.
Because you're running out of time.
Right.
You're running.
I told him, I said, you know what's going to happen? I said, you're going to be 35, 38 years old, sitting in your living room, watching WWE, going, "God damn it, if I wasn't such a lazy fuck, I could have been there."
Yep. And that's going to be him if he doesn't decide soon. Right. Because Jay the Key Evans, and Jay is doing very well.
Jay's working.
But I've said it to all of them go to school. Please just go to a school, put in that training. Has nothing to do with the fact that you can't do it now.
Right.
It just it's a different respect you get from putting in the work that way. And that's all. Right. I'm not going to be like Kamikaze and tell everybody like that shoot interview. I wanted to fucking gag myself, by the way. He's like, "Oh, I've been a professional now 17 years." Bitch, you lied about all your training, one. All right.
Remember when he told Robbie E, "Yeah, I was trained
by Abyss and Jerry Lynn and Jerry Lynn."
And I'm like, he went to a Jerry Lynn seminar once, and he was actually trained by Power Child Eric Justice, who he thought was Abyss.
Right. And
it's not.
And listen, if you follow my Twitter, you know that I've always picked on Kama since day one.
Picking on Kamikaze is fun and easy.
Right, it is. And Kamikaze, the wrestler, I have to pick on. Will
the man I love.
Is a great
He's
guy.
He's a sweetheart. He really is. But we like to bust his balls.
Don't think I hate him, because I actually do like him. But talk is cheap. Way cheap. And yes, you do book for Gino Caruso at ECPW, get a lot of us grim guys work, and I am appreciative of it. But like Nightmare, like Pete, like Tommy, don't call yourself a professional until you've gone and trained.
Facts.
Please.
And speaking of Nightmare, Mr. Trained Professional Deathmatch Wrestler, I got glass in my throat. This guy's driving me insane. And the fans are coming at me. And it makes me upset because, Grim, stop being mean to Nightmare. Grim, you gotta help Nightmare out. Grim, because Nightmare, all he does all day long is post on social media all this sad stuff about, nobody likes me. I'm not important to anybody. I should just kill myself. Like, bro, sew up your fucking vagina. Man up. Get into the goddamn ring.
Sew it up. I could just picture this.
Sew the vagina. He fucking... All right, this is what I had to do today, okay? I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. I had to edit GTS Wrestling. I had to upload GTS Wrestling. Thumbnail, tag, title, description.
That's the smallest violin. Shut up, all right? Stop complaining.
I'm not complaining.
I'm saying that's what I would be telling him. Stop complaining.
Stop complaining. That's literally what I said. This is what I'm doing. I had to go to Walmart. I had to buy tables, chairs. I had a hardcore match we had to film today. I got to get stuff for Las Vegas. Me and Marlene, we're going to Vegas this weekend. All Elite, double or nothing. I had shit to do. I had to go to the bank. I had to go to the supermarket. I had a lot of fucking shit to do today. And this motherfucker, every time I look at my phone, ding. Grim, call me,
please tell me you got GTS flyers made up that you're going to be handing out today.
Grim, call me, please. Grim, please. I really need to talk. Grim, I said... There's 50 other fucking people in our roster chat. Can somebody talk this guy off a ledge?
I did see that.
And the thing is, I don't mean to be insensitive, but there's other... And then come to find out, well, he has talked to everybody else. Every single person is like, oh, I talked to Nightmare, man. He's really messed up. Oh, I talked to... Well, then clearly you need some help. Stop it. Get some help. And I'm not trying to be insensitive. I love the dude. He's a good dude. But we just need to get your shit together, brother. Please.
Yeah, like just...
Spare us the fucking dramatics.
I did talk to him shortly after that death match.
Okay.
And I agree with some of the... Like, did the fans know about our private chat, right? Like, that we talked?
That we have a private chat, okay. Yes.
So...
We can't expose any of it.
We won't. But ask me in DM and I might. I mean, I'm just kidding.
You backstabbing me?
I'm just kidding. But if you pay me, I'll give you my PayPal address. No, I'm just kidding.
You Venmo me $20, I'll expose anybody.
$20 is $20.
I'll expose anybody.
So you see all of these things in the chat, right. And I as you know, in the past when it was,
I should expose the chat one day. You want to get to know the GTS roster?
Yeah, please.
Let me expose the chat.
Bring back Manabo first, because
First of all,
that would be lit.
Notice how much more peaceful the chat has been since Tommy's been gone.
It's been very calm.
You want to talk about a fucking stir the pot? That motherfucker, he's just like, wake up this morning. Hey, I'm Tommy Salami. Let me go.
I'm better than all of you guys.
Yeah, let me go in the GTS chat and start some shit because I'm Tommy. Because he's a sick fucking loves the action.
Listen, we've had that chat since Super Graham's Yard.
Yeah.
And
we've had a lot of people come and go.
Originally, it started as a way for us to help the guys get better. We would talk
Post
philosophy
ideas,
and
talk
stuff like that.
Gimmicks, right? Talk training, talk tapings,
Right?
Well, who's going to tape what and what we're doing? Yeah.
And it was just a way for the younger guys that were not me, you, Tony Emerald, or your brother, to get better. And it was to share ideas. So then it became what it is now, the GTS official chat that nobody's allowed to know except for us. But it becomes everybody's little bitch fest. And nobody is free of it either. Everybody, not just Tommy, not just Pete, Kurt Bale has bitched and moaned. A lot of people have bitched and moaned. And Kurt is usually very justified in what he's saying because he's trying
a lot of it is justifiable.
Yeah, it is. But those guys look at it like, oh, fuck him. I'm exposing probably a little too much here, but
we're shooting.
I'm trying to
Well, wait,
set
what did
the
Ron
standard.
Voyage said after the diatribe of Nightmare and everybody else talking about Nightmare or to Nightmare, whatever, and Ron Voyage just goes, "I hate all of you."
Yeah, because really, like, we all have personal lives. Grim has
and personal problems.
Yeah, and
I'm dealing with a lot of shit right now. Spoiler alert.
Grim has a lot on his plate just as a promoter in general. Like, if you guys have never been to a wrestling show and you only watch GTS, go to a live show and just see all the moving parts of a live show.
It's very, very
He
difficult.
does that 3 days a week.
All by myself.
All by yourself. Granted, we don't have to worry about outside fans, but he still has enough people. Like, the roster's big enough, and in some of these days...
Who's showing up when? Who's going to be here? What time you coming? What time do you got to leave?
Are you guys going to be adults and clean up after yourselves?
Pick up your fucking goddamn bottle of water! How hard is that?
Are you going to do certain things? Like, that's what he has to deal with all the time.
On top of dealing with...
On top of their little bitch-ass remarks every day. Oh, you're not pushing me enough, Grim. I'm tired of being buried. You can't even throw a wrist lock on and you're worried about being buried? Okay.
Facts!
You know, like, what the hell, bro?
What have you done in this business? And then, I haven't even won a belt.
Who cares? It's a trinket. It's a trinket.
Well, the fans said I'm the best. Because, like, 10 people tweet him. Dude, you're the best. I think you should win a belt.
I don't claim.
And I'm glad if you pick a certain guy and you love him and you think he deserves a belt, but at the end of the day, I'll decide if he deserves a belt or not.
He's the boss.
And like I said, if you can't do a wrist lock, you can't ad lib, you can't cut a promo, you can't get the idea that I tell you, this is what I need from you today, and you can't execute it, why the fuck am I going to push you?
Listen, there are times where you will give us the idea. You'll say, hey, this is kind of where we're going with this. This is where I want to go. This is where it's going to be. Right. Okay. Grim does not write a script for us.
Never. There's no script.
He's never
scripted.
Telling you.
I don't even write shit down. I make it up as we go.
Sometimes if you ask him, hey, what am I doing today? He goes, I don't know yet. Just sit right there. That's legit. He'll just tell you, wait right there and I'll have something for you in about 15 minutes. We'll film. You go back to him. He calls you. You ready? What am I doing? You're going to do this, this, and this.
Let's go right now.
Okay, we'll figure it out, and we go.
Yeah. But and the thing is, I will throw guys on the spot, and I'll do it on purpose.
Yeah.
And they'll say, well, I didn't have any time to prepare. I said, I don't give a shit. What if you're on a live show? What if you're on a live event? Monday Night Raw. You see it time and time again on the internet. How often does Vince McMahon rewrite the script? They rewrite shit during commercial breaks.
Yeah, sometimes you have to. Somebody might have pulled their pectoral just
you have
putting
to
on
be
their
able
jacket.
to perform
on
the spot, on the fly, at all times. Okay? And if somebody says to me, Grim, I need you to go out there and have a match with Kleetus. It's 8 minutes. You're over, and it has to be dirty.
Okay.
And right now.
Let's go. I can do it right now.
Not a fucking problem.
And I'm all for that. And that's one of the...
But I get where some of these guys don't understand that this is what's expected of me all of a sudden.
But they all know it. They all know it going in.
Right.
They do know this. And that's the other thing, like with going back to like Tommy and Pete and all of these guys, like the comment where like they're deserving of their attitude. Nobody's deserving of anything. Listen,
our egos are deserved.
Right, but it's not.
Pete Corvus, 2019.
Guys like Tony Emerald, guys like Violence. Violence has been in the business a very long time.
Right.
Jeff Bravo, the one, or the Mark Jeff Bravo. These guys have been in the business. They've trained. They've been here. Like, a long time, 10 plus years for a lot of them, 12 plus years, 20 years for Tony Emerald.
And like I said, any one of those guys, I could say, I need this in the ring right now, boom, go.
But
they're going to kill it.
They have never asked you for a shot.
For a belt.
They've never asked you for a push or, hey, don't let me lose to this guy.
Where's my storyline?
Nothing. I tell you all the time, you need me, I'll be here. Just let me know. My work is what keeps me away a lot of times.
And that's acceptable. And but the thing is, you're okay with showing up and helping to elevate someone.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Kleetus is here. Well, maybe we're going to have you go in and lose to Tony Cheney because Tony Cheney's around a lot. Yeah. Tony Cheney's the champion, and you're happy to go into the ring and elevate him, not show up and go, well, fuck, I'm an OG. I'm Kleetus. I should beat him because he sucks.
Listen, I put over Pete Corbis when Pete Corbis didn't even know how to, take a real bump.
Right.
I put over Joe Wolf when Joe Wolf didn't know how to really bump.
Right.
And I'm all for that because if it helps the show and it helps get them better, that's what I want to do. I mean, I'm not going to the WWE.
Right.
I'm not.
That ship has sailed for us.
Right. I'm old, and the thing is, if I can make somebody better, and if I can just make the show better,
I want to make these guys stars and make them big. But I feel like sometimes their egos and their complaining gets in their own way. And now I caught wind today that I'm not going to throw his name out there, but another guy was complaining about his spot and complaining about what we have him doing.
Yeah.
All right. But I'm like, you're on a roll. You're being pushed. There's
like
championships
your shirt,
involved.
I know. It's like your shirt, big and black.
All right, this is Jay Shamar. What the fuck are you complaining about?
You're a U.S. champion.
And the thing is, the complaints never come to me. They always come to me through other people. Oh, Shamar was complaining about this. Oh, Shamar was complaining about that.
I'm going to tell you.
Well, Shamar's going to eat my feet.
Here's
and I'm going to take that U.S. title off him. Then we'll see how much he complains.
Like I said, I think every one of them. You have Philly Mike Swanson is the one that impresses me the most.
And he doesn't complain. He don't bitch about nothing.
Out of the new guys that I haven't really worked with much, that's who I'm going to tell you right now.
I never hear from him unless it's an idea, or he shot a promo, or he went over and above. It's the only time I hear from him.
Philly Mike Swanson. They're going to be your next OGs. The guys that I see. Tony Cheney,
Onslaught,
Kurt Bale, Hooligan. They're the new OGs in my opinion. Like you had me, Pete, Tommy,
Bonifer,
like that's the old group. Now this is the new group.
The new crew, right?
You know,
and that was fucking 2 and 3 years ago. We're talking about those old G guys. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, some of us lasted a little longer, and then like Kurt Bale and Hooligan were kind of that intersection thing where you kind of went crazy with Prodigy, which I hate that fucker. Sorry. He's all right, but I do want to. I just want to punch him.
He has a punchable face.
I just look at him and I want to punch him.
Right. He has a punchable face.
Just kidding.
It's just the way God made him.
Yeah.
Some people just have a fucking punchable face.
I love Jimmy, regardless of how annoying he is. He's the little brother that I never had or never wanted. But
he's the dipshit son that I never wanted. That's the way I feel. I feel like I'm his wrestling dad.
You are his wrestling dad,
right?
But he looks up to you like crazy.
Like, and I yell at him like I'm a father.
And if there was anybody on the roster that would die for you, it's that kid. Straight up. Like, I know that just from seeing him and how he is with you.
And if there's anyone on that roster that would murder me in my sleep, it would be
Jimmy.
It would be Jimmy.
It would be Jimmy. He's going to be probably a serial killer at some point.
Right.
Bonifer
he
kind
would
of
die
scares
for me
too,
or
but...
also kill me. Well, Bonifer is legit fucking crazy, but like I don't feel fear for my life around him.
No, he's got your back.
Yeah,
he's got your back.
And we don't butt heads like that.
No.
But me and Jimmy, we constantly butt heads with each other. We're constantly screaming at each other.
But yeah, for Tommy is a shit stir. Pete, shit stir. Nightmare, listen, bro. Stop your bitching. Stop playing the violin. I understand you don't drive. I understand you got some things against you that are stackable against you, but each and every single one of us that are in the locker room,
we all have our fucking demons. We all have our problems. We all have our issues.
And we would all do whatever it takes to help
you get me better.
And help one of each other, each other out. If you need a ride, guess what? There's about 6 people that pass you. Don't wait until the day of. Call them, make a schedule.
Set it up beforehand, right?
Pay them $20 to say, hey, if you give me a ride all week long, I'll give you $20 just for being cool.
Give them fake hundreds.
Give them fake hundreds. There you go.
All right, let's bottom line it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, bottom line.
Bottom line it.
Grow the fuck up, please. You know what? If I had my phone right now, listen, if I had my phone, I could go through 147 messages that I have not had a chance to read, and that's every fucking day from you people. Not from the fans. I love you guys.
Not the fans.
I love you guys.
We mean the GTS guys.
The GTS guys. You guys really need to stop. Put your thinking caps on. Open up your eyes. Open up your ears and shut your mouths. Please listen to Grim.
Ears open. Mouth shut.
Yeah, ears open.
Let the veterans teach, learn, and guide.
And I don't say anything, as you know. I just say, okay, chime in here and there.
That's it.
Listen to the boss. Grow up. Stop stirring. Stop shit stirring. And for Christ's sake, don't call yourself a professional until you go out and get trained. Thank you. Have a good day.
And if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you.
Eat it, yeah!